These adjustable dumbbells go from 5 to 80 pounds, all while somehow hovering around the $400 price point. If you know adjustable dumbbells as well as I do, you're probably pretty suspicious right now, and that is justified. Today I'm going to tell you what I like about these things, what I don't like, and what I would be wary of if I were buying them today. Let's get to the review. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Chris. This is Strength and Steel Reviews. I'm a dad, a personal trainer, and clearly a home gym equipment reviewer. And today we're reviewing one of my favorite kinds of equipment, and that would be a set of adjustable dumbbells. In particular, the Rendpas adjustable dumbbells, the 80-pound set. Whenever I see a weight capacity like this combined with a price like this, I am immediately skeptical because I've reviewed so many adjustable dumbbells, man. I've reviewed the best of the best, the Rendpas, the Dumbbell 100s, and I've reviewed all kinds of budget sets, the Core Fitness sets, Nordic Tracks. I've put together two pretty epic lists. I've got my best adjustable dumbbells for this year, 2026, which I'll have floating on screen somewhere for you. And I have a whole separate list for my budget picks, which I will also have hovering around here for you. I've played with a lot of adjustable dumbbells, so I definitely know what I'm looking at when I look at a pair like these. I've seen this design before. To me, it looks like the Duns or the Ativa Fit adjustable dumbbells, or even the Kepi adjustable dumbbells. But those all have dial-based systems. What's different about this set is it has a wrist style adjustment system. And if you know me, you know that is my favorite adjustment system. I absolutely love it. It's on my Dumbbells, which are my favorite adjustable dumbbell. And yeah, I think it's quite an asset. In advance, I will say that Rendpas did send these to me for free for review. They haven't directed me or steered me in any way, which is the only way that I conduct any of these reviews. And if I totally bomb them and criticize them into oblivion, I won't receive anything else from Rendpas, but I don't know if they have much else, so I really don't have anything to lose here. But I wouldn't say I'm going to tear them apart in this review, just healthily criticize. If you decide by the end of this review you're interested in a pair for yourself, I will link them below in the description. Those are affiliate links, so you buy them through there, you support the channel, and I say thank you. But yeah, when Rendpas first reached out to me, I was definitely skeptical. I hadn't heard of them, and it was only when I saw that this was a wrist style adjustment system, which I've blathered about ad nauseum on this channel, and the weight capacity combined with the price, that I was actually interested and thought that one way or another this would be good content for a review. Because the truth is, most adjustable dumbbells with an 80-pound weight capacity are not starting at 5 pounds. Usually they're going in 10-pound increments, not in 5-pound increments, and they're usually starting at 10 pounds or even 15 pounds. So the fact that these start at 5 pounds, operate in 5-pound incremental jumps all the way up to 80 pounds is fantastic. Objectively, any set of adjustable dumbbells that nails that kind of design is worth applauding. So here's me applauding Rendpas. All that said, I wouldn't say that they executed this design flawlessly, and I really wouldn't expect them to. When you're operating in the budget price point for adjustable dumbbells, there are always going to be inherent risks and compromises that you have to make. That's just how it is. So right now I'll say, if you're looking for these to be perfect, you are barking up the wrong tree. You're going to have to invest in a much more premium set to cut out some of the compromises and, again, those risks that you are taking when buying a set like this. Because there's no doubt that some of the decisions that they made in the design of this adjustable dumbbell are risky. They just are. And the riskiest of all is definitely the adjustment system. My favorite, the wrist style adjustment system. I mean, you're literally just turning your wrist to change the weight. There's no buttons to press. There's no two sides that need to correspond to one another. I've seen all kinds of adjustment systems during my time, but there's no doubt that the most convenient is the wrist style adjustment system. And I think pretty objectively that is the case. But there's a reason why a lot of adjustable dumbbells don't have it. And that's because it's complex. When you're buying a set of adjustable dumbbells that has committed to a wrist style adjustment system, you should know that you're also committing to a less durable adjustable dumbbell. So right now I'll say, if you plan on dropping these a lot or abusing them, go look at another set. That is not the decision to make here. There's a good chance the plates are gonna fall off, and there's a good chance that those complex mechanisms inside that power the adjustment system are going to break, they're going to falter. But if you do think that you could take care of these things, not toss them around, but place them on the ground, then I think this may be a risk worth taking. Something else I really like about these adjustable dumbbells is they actually have knurled steel handles. A lot of these budget adjustable dumbbells do not have that. They have rubber handles. The Core Fitness adjustable dumbbells have rubber handles. So do the Kepis, so do the Duns. Now for me, that's exactly what I like. I like knurled steel rather than rubber. And these have a rather passive knurling, so they're not going to be digging into your hands or anything. They are quite comfortable. They're designed for beginners, but since they go all the way up to 80 pounds, you can grow with them. And if you need a heavier weight capacity, you can just buy 85s or 90s. But for most people, 80 pounds will serve you. And having a steel knurling at higher weight ranges is pretty great. It's nice to have. Now let's juxtapose that with a con. They're extremely blocky. This design choice always seems to be blocky. The Duns are very similar. They look like they were designed by a 12-year-old. They aren't super sleek. They're not unattractive, but they will feel a little large when you're performing some pressing movements, especially at those higher weight capacities. So be prepared for the simple size of these adjustable dumbbells. They are large. But something I do really like about these is they have flat ends. Unlike the Duns or the Kepis, or even the first set of adjustable dumbbells I ever reviewed, the Ativa Fit adjustable dumbbells, they don't have dials. And since they don't have dials, they have flat ends. They've incorporated that. And to me, that's really important because you can allow them to rest on your knees before performing a heavier lift like a press. I like to concentrate before lifting the weight and beginning the movement. These allow for that. That said, the cradle is plastic, so you're not gonna wanna be dumping these adjustable dumbbells roughly into that cradle. Again, you're going to have to be gentle with these things. Don't toss them around. Don't beat up the cradle. Some cradles, like the Snodes, are built of cast iron. Those are, again, more premium sets. This is not a premium set. This is a budget-friendly set, and at this price point, you're almost always going to get a plastic cradle. That's just, again, a part of the process, part of the buying process at this lower echelon price point. That said, the plates are all cast iron. They're coated in plastic. They're coated in plastic to protect against humidity and, of course, to provide some cushion should you drop them. But you shouldn't drop them. Remember what's gonna happen. They're gonna break. Yeah, compromises, compromises, compromises. Now, how do they feel in hand? They feel good. They don't feel great. An issue with most adjustable dumbbells, even the more premium sets, would be balance. The benefit of adjustable dumbbells is that you have multiple pairs of adjustable dumbbells in one set. We've got 5 all the way to 80 pounds with these Rendpas adjustable dumbbells. But because of the actual design of an adjustable dumbbell, it's hard to have them balance out correctly, especially when you have a fancy adjustment system like this wrist style adjustment system. So at those heavier weight ranges, it is going to feel a little imbalanced. It's going to take some getting used to. Once you have these long enough and you become familiar with them, it won't bother you so much, but at first it can be startling, if not a bit disconcerting. So yeah, they don't feel amazing. They're not going to feel like a set of standalone adjustable dumbbells at 80 pounds or 60 pounds. These are adjustable dumbbells. They're budget-friendly adjustable dumbbells. I cannot state that enough, guys. There are going to be some sacrifices, some compromises that you have to make here, because you're getting 80 pounds of adjustable dumbbell for just over 400 bucks, which, if you look at the market, is really good. And Rendpas is a kind of company that's running sales all the time, so you can keep an eye on these around Prime Day or Black Friday or just randomly on a Thursday. In general, the specs on these things are pretty impressive, and for the right person, they can work. But overall, for the price and the amount of weight that you get, I definitely think they're worth considering. I should also mention that they sent me an adjustable bench with this thing too. I guess you can buy that combined with some of their adjustable dumbbells, or you can buy them separately. They have all kinds of different weight ranges for these dumbbells, but I am reviewing the 80-pound set, so I can't really speak for all of those, but they're located on the same page. The adjustable bench they sent me is really small and feeble. I'm sitting on it. That's why the adjustable dumbbells are on my AVX bench and not on the Rendpas bench, because I don't trust it. It folds up, it's nice, it's a cheap bench. I would say if you're looking for a bench, look for a different bench. But anyway, that's it for the review, guys. If you want more of me, join the Fellowship of Steel, my members only channel. It is newly resurrected. Subscribe for more home gym equipment reviews. And yeah, you guys stay strong and you stay steely, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.